Hi there, I'm Tracy Ann Burgess and welcome to the Change Channel. I've set up this channel as a place where women can come and talk about and get support for and get some insights into how to handle change in your life. I'm not talking about just like little change and, just like the little changes that we all nice and agile with every day. I'm talking about some big changes that come along that flip your identity on its head, that often has something to do with loss. You can have loss of a relationship, loss of a business, loss of a job, loss of an identity of sorts. And what is your response when that happens? So I've been through this about 5 years ago. It felt like I'd lost everything, but I lost my business, I got severe burnout, I was running my business overseas, we lost all of our money, and it was very traumatic, and it went over a period of about 12 months. So by the time I came back home, I had PTSD and I was really a mess. Now look at me, the shining example you see before you. We do have to laugh about it a little bit. Sometimes life serves you up some really big boulders that just really knock you over. And in the end, it's like, what is your response to this? So my response now, over time, and my understanding of how it shifted and changed me around and what my response to it was, I really see this big life change as an opportunity. And that's how I worked with it over time. And then that's why I decided to design some cards, like a kind of just 14 steps, like a roadmap that can absolutely help you on a very foundational level on how to get your life back together. Maybe not back in the way that it was, because if you think about it, there might be some things you might want to change about that. But see that change as an opportunity to actually create your life how you really want it to be. So let's not get all too big and make the story all too big about this right now, because if you were like I was a few years ago, I wouldn't have been able to take on too much. So this is why I've broken it up into like 14 cards, because you just take one card at a time, just one step, so you don't get too overwhelmed. Because I know what it's like. You can be having a lot going on and lots of things are turning and changing and flipping on its head, and you're really not the person that you were, and you've got other people looking on and watching you, how you're dealing with it all. It's quite terrifying. So I'm here we can laugh with it, okay? We can laugh at it. The idea is to create a mindset around it that really makes this thing work for you. It doesn't mean that you're not feeling sad. It doesn't mean that you're not be feeling depressed or anxious or lost or overwhelmed or whatever. It's not about resisting how you're feeling, but it is about starting to get some insights into how you can, what sort of perspective you can have on it, and particular aspects of it. Maybe if you're feeling particularly overwhelmed, okay, what can I do about overwhelm today? Right, you can go into the now, just stay in the now place. It's one of the things that I talk about. But I think starting at the very foundation of building yourself up from the inside, just at your own pace, is essentially, for me, the approach that I took, and the way that I really encourage you and this community to approach it. Don't lose your courage, and don't drop your bundle. It's all going to be all right. I'm going to be doing a YouTube post every day for the next 30 days. Woohoo! And because I'm really on a roll at the moment. I'm very excited. I've got my cards that really help women get their lives back on track, in the track that they want it to go on. and I'm really excited about sharing it with you. So the first thing that I would suggest, I always incorporate an action at the end of my posts. So the first thing that I would suggest is that you grab a journal, doesn't have to be expensive, any just thing, kind of writing thing, and start writing out. In the morning often is the best time when you get up. Start writing out what you're really wanting in your life. Just start with wanting. Don't think about the how can I get it. Just start talking about what you are wanting. Let's just start with a really small practice, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or the next time you tune in. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.